Yo, what up, everybody? It's FKM, and I'm about to release an episode of Let's Chop It Up. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, and we lost the video footage for the first part, maybe like first 20 minutes of the interview, and it sucks, man. I'm really feeling this one because these are people from my hometown, people that I have genuine love for, and I really, really wanted to introduce the world to them, you know, and bring them on the platform. And unfortunately, we lost the footage of only the first 20 minutes. So if you support me, if you support this channel, can you please do me a favor and sit through the first 20 minutes and bear with me with just the audio, and then we're gonna get to the rest of the footage and everything we got. I guarantee you, you're gonna like this interview, man. Shout out to My Time, shout out to S1, Adriana, Michael Ray, shout out to the whole squad over there. I apologize dearly, and if you guys ever want to come back on the show, we're gonna be live streaming this weekend, and from here on out, we're doing live streaming, so we won't have these problems anymore, you know. I really think it's very, very unfortunate. It's my third or fourth time saying it, but I apologize dearly. And like I said, my platform is open to you guys. And anytime you want to come back, I would be more than happy to have you guys back. And I will clear my schedule at any given time. Thank you. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed. Enjoy the show. Yo, what up? It's FKM broadcasting live from Studio 13, coming at you with another episode of Let's Chop It Up. Today, I got some very special people in the house. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Hello, my name is S1.
Michael Ray.
Adriana.
And collectively, you guys are...
My Time Records.
That's what's up. Oh, man, you guys were in sync. That was dope. That was like the Temptations.
I think we practiced.
Yeah. Hey, now, can you please tell these people the wonderful city that you guys are from?
Ooh, we're from the city of Colton.
There you go. Man, I'm liking this thing right here. You guys are in sync with each other.
Well, do your ad-libs if you need them.
I know, it's the vibe. Hey, you guys got the vibe going on, man. Hey, well, I want to let you guys know that I brought you guys to this show because I've seen you guys put in so much work. I've seen you guys do incredible things, and man, I just want to help shine some light on you guys. You know what I mean? We've been able to grow a big platform here, and S1 came to a music video. I talked to him about coming. I didn't even know if he thought I was serious or not. But
I didn't. When you hit me up, I was like, what the heck, this guy?
Serious? He was talking. I thought he was drunk.
I go, man. No, but I was glad I came. You know, it was a dope video. I was glad to be a part of it.
Thank you for coming, man.
It's doing big numbers, too. I seen it.
I know, man. And I haven't put music out in a long, long time. I was like, man, I can't believe it's happening.
That's crazy, yeah.
I talked to him about having you guys come, and man, like, I've been watching you guys for a long time, and man, I applaud you guys. You guys been doing really good things, and I just mess with you guys. Not only because you're from my hometown, but especially because you're from my hometown. You know what I mean?
A little brownie points.
Hey, so how did everything start with you guys? Where does the story begin with My Time?
We just had this conversation last night.
You know, and
were you guys drinking the same big beers like that?
They're a lot smaller.
They're little slim
I started this.
They're little slim cans.
Well, for us, it started a little bit before we met S1. Mm-hmm. So, like with us, we were making music with my nephew.
Okay.
And so what I did is I was always into music here and there, but never really recording. Mm-hmm. So I did a song for her for Christmas, and I gave it to her. It was called Number One. It's actually on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's on Michael Ray
Productions. And that's you two.
Yes.
What is your guys' relationship? Because people at home don't know yet. So
we are married.
Yes. There we go.
We are married. It's my wife.
Yes.
All right.
My right hand in our business, pretty much.
Yes.
So we did. Well, I actually did a song for her with my nephew on the hook, and after that I was hooked. So I went for it was Valentine's Day, and I bought her all the equipment, bro, and I'm over there at Guitar Center. I don't even know what to buy. I'm like, I just need something to record because she sings, and I wanted to be that person, you know. I wanted to, you know, help her, you know, because this is what she wanted to do. It's what she was doing before. So I did, and I was like, man, how do you hook this up? We didn't even know how to record.
No shit. We didn't know nothing.
We didn't know anything. So in the beginning, it was like she was pushing buttons, and I'm like, okay, mic check. But we didn't have anything, bro.
You guys figured everything out on your own?
Yes.
That is dope.
We freaking hooked the thing up to a little laptop. As a matter of fact, at the time, we lived with my grandma.
It's her grandma's house.
We were living at my grandma's house. we were saving to buy a house. So we were literally all in one room, and we freaking had the mic stand, a laptop, and hooked that shit up, and we decided to,
And that
hey,
was-
you know what, let's record music.
You took the crib out the room, like, it's either the crib or the mic stand, huh? Like, we're going to go with the
Sorry,
mic
baby.
stand.
And that was 12 years ago. We were
12
talking
years
about,
ago?
it was 12
Yes.
years ago.
Dog, so you couldn't even Google it, how to get it going, huh?
No
No.
YouTube
Oh,
University
man.
in that. Nah,
No
we were
YouTube
stuck.
University back
we were
then.
stuck.
Man.
Wow.
We literally
Yep.
had no clue what we were doing. We would ask people.
It was instructions, open the instructions.
Hey,
It
there
sucked,
wasn't
huh?
even instructions. Like, you buy the program, you plug it in, and you're like, damn.
And then you have all kinds of
I
wires,
don't know
like,
what
where
I'm
do these
doing.
go?
I don't know, plug them in.
It's a
Wow.
whole different
And
language.
so what happened, me rapping was on accident because she wasn't recording. I'm like, man, I bought all this damn equipment and she ain't even using it. So I started using it, figuring it
Yeah.
out. Next thing you know, I upgraded to Pro Tools. And 2014 is when S1 came in. Mm-hmm. So I was still new to the game. Like, engineering was like, man, I barely do compression, EQ, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he came in spitting some hot flow, and I was like, oh, this motherfucker ain't playing.
Yeah.
So I had to step up my game from there.
He came in
And-
with a bag,
So
literally full of lyrics. And we
Yes.
were like,
Who, S1?
Yeah,
we're
stat.
like, damn.
So first impression, I'm like,
We're
okay, it's gonna be a cool
way
session.
behind.
Duh. And my computer was here. He's to the right of me. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, he's not even breathing.
You were
He's
just going,
rapping
dog?
so
Going,
fast.
yeah, I was
I'm
just-
like, he's not
Yeah.
even breathing. I'm
And
looking.
this is still like, it's,
what?
I was out for maybe 3.5 years, maybe.
Okay.
And that's the whole reason why
Yeah.
I was still like,
Yeah.
2000. It was 2014. We
So
hooked
he
up.
was saying that, so you sing.
Mm-hmm.
So where did that passion come from?
Growing up, my dad used to play nothing but, I grew up with nothing but old school music.
Okay.
Tina Marie, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's where
That's
I got,
what's up.
and my dad could sing.
Uh-huh.
My dad could sing really good. So I was always into music. He would wake us up to do chores with music.
Oh, shit.
Like, that's how we
You
got
guys are
woken
cleaning,
up.
doing the talent
Cleaning.
show, and you're backing them up, huh? In the
Literally.
background, dancing and
Literally,
shit.
as a
Yep,
little
background.
kid, we had a fireplace, and I would like get on the fireplace and sing, like perform. Like
Dang.
I always, and then freaking Janet Jackson, watching those people on MTV. Like I was like, dang, I want to do that. I want to be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like, so that's just where it came from. And I really didn't even know I could sing until I was probably like a teenager. And I mean, I would always sing, you know, in the bathroom, listening, taking a shower, whatever. But I ended up singing at church. So I used to sing with church here and there. And that's pretty much where it got started. I was like, dang, like, I like this.
That's dope.
I like doing
That's
this.
dope.
I don't really necessarily like being in front of people
No,
doing it,
no.
but I like writing, I like creating, I like doing all that kind of stuff. Like getting in front of people and performing is a whole nother process. Like
I
I'm
feel
still
the same.
trying
I
to.
feel you on
I'm
that.
trying to be comfortable with that.
Yeah,
That's-
I feel you on
That's
that.
a work in progress. They always get on me with that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
But that's where it began.
she'll start in the front and she'll be next thing you know, she's in the back. Me and S1 in the front.
I need about 3 beers and 2 shots for me to get up stage and perform.
Yeah. So I'm trying to go through the stages before we
Yes.
get to S1, how he
Yeah.
came in. So you wanted to hone her skills at first, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
Also
you bought
inspired.
this program and you know you're using it because she's not using it. You ever tell her like, hey, what the hell?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
all
when
the
you
time.
gonna use it?
All the time.
All the time. All the time. Even still.
So is this
All the
when you recorded the song for her,
It was maybe like 2 months after.
but with the same equipment?
No, actually, I did it as a surprise. So I went to my nephew's house. He
Oh, okay,
recorded me.
okay.
So I took off, be like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's all he was doing at the time.
She's
so
like, he's cheating on me.
No.
well, after the fact, after we did the song, we would.
Yeah.
That's when everything started.
She's like, oh
happening.
man, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it. It was a drug. We were hooked. We still are. You know what I'm saying? They just
Yeah.
hate the mixing and stuff process.
No, but
They hate it.
before I came in, they had a song already that was dope. They had
Oh, really?
Our Love.
Our Love.
Our
Okay,
Love was
okay.
a dope
We had
song.
recorded a song together.
Yeah.
I remember I was pregnant. I literally was about to give birth to my youngest. He's 7 now. And my nephew, I was like, man, you got to help me because he's a singer. Our nephew was a singer. I'm like, you got to help me get this song out. I want to finish this damn song before I have this baby, man. And he's like, all right. So we did it. We recorded it literally in our freaking dining room. We recorded that song. And that's it. Like that was the beginning, really, really, like, that's what took off. Like, that's what made us like, man, we could. I think we got something.
Yeah.
We could do this.
That's
like,
dope.
We got something going here. Like, we got a little team going on here. My nephew, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He was an amazing singer, amazing writer. Like, we would just collaborate and work together. And he actually, I always say, he put me through boot camp. I never had singing lessons in my life. He did. And so he was like, no, you can sing like this. You could do this. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You could hit these notes. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, do this. I'm like, okay. So I did
you that
it.
confidence?
Yeah. And so I'm like, well, I don't know if I could hit those notes. He's like, yeah, you can. You could do these high notes. Come on. And so I did something. He's like, yep, we're going to bring it out of you.
There you
Literally,
go.
Paul was there. It was, I always say, man, he gave me boot camp in like freaking 4
So you
hours.
witnessed this, huh?
I seen her
4
go through the
hours.
boot camp, and that's what I
That's
say. I go,
crazy.
My Time Records sound came from their nephew Marcel.
Yeah.
He passed away,
Rest
and
in peace.
yeah,
Yes.
he created the vocal parts with her. He gave her that, pushed her to her limit, and it sounded great. So I always say My Time Records sound came from him.
Yeah.
That's
I
dope.
agree.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because if you hear a lot of our music, we incorporate a lot of singing. So I could never fill those shoes, but I had to learn how to work with singing. Because rapping's a lot easier, you know what I'm saying? It's how you feel. If you like it, it's run with it.
Okay.
But singing, you have to worry about notes. You have to, is it the right note for the beat? You know what I'm saying? It's just,
It's a lot more complicated?
Complicated.
it's complicated. And I'm really good with it now, but he taught me. Yeah, it came from him. So, and that's where I'm at today because of him. So,
Yep.
and we work really good together now. Like I
That's
said, they
dope.
don't like the mixing and mastering
We used to
part
wanna-
because it's
I used to want to choke him out
Yeah.
when we record, but we're kind of okay right now. We're good. We figured out how to work together. We're
do.
both artists. So
Yeah.
I got my ideas. I'm a singer. I have ideas. I hear something in my head. Like, he's a rapper. He hears something his way. So we've learned how to work together and put it together.
That's
Like,
what's up.
so his ideas, my ideas, they come together, they mesh, it works.
You could tell you guys all meshed together. So, how did S1 come in the picture? Where did that come from?
Let me start this real quick.
Yeah.
So I was at breakfast. I was at Yum Yum Restaurant in San Bernardino, and it was me and Adriana.
Okay.
The kids might have been with us. So his mom was there, and she was running the whole restaurant. She was like, "Hey, can
Whose mom?
Paul's mom.
S1.
Okay,
S1's
his mom.
mom.
Okay.
So she was like, "Hey, can do you have a number so he can record? Because he's really, really good." And I was like, "Yeah, I gave him my friend's number." And at the time, like I said, we're barely starting to get the ball rolling. I
She
didn't know
knew who
really
you guys
anything.
were already?
Oh yeah, we're all like family. We're
Oh,
all
okay.
super close.
Yeah, our moms
Okay.
All
known each
super
other
close.
for my mom and his mom
Yep.
have known each other.
Me and
since we were
Adriana
kids.
used to play together. As
Yeah,
little
we didn't
kids.
even know.
Oh,
We didn't even know.
We didn't even know.
Yeah.
Hey, Colton's small, huh?
Right?
Colton's
Real
small,
small,
yeah.
man.
Our moms were best friends.
Yeah.
That's
we
what's
we didn't even know. I don't remember Paul.
Nope.
Like, I don't
That's
remember
what's
him.
up. And then, so she asked you for the number?
Yeah. So I don't think he ever called. So what happened was my good friend Veronica's cousin. She was like, "Hey, I know you're starting to do it now. Can he just record with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And I'm nervous because I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just like,
You hadn't heard him yet?
no,
So you were just
Never
doing
met
it
him.
off the love?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Doing it. And like I said, when I push record, I'm looking at him like, he ain't even breathing, man. Just words just coming out. I was like, wow,
Flowing.
he's so talented.
Yeah. How come you
Phenomenal.
never called, dog?
On what? Call him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did your mom give you the number?
yeah. I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm sure
No,
she did.
it was for my friend.
Uh-huh.
But
No, he gave it.
Yes.
She didn't give me his number. She gave me a number, or Mike gave me a number to
Somebody
his
else.
friend. to
Oh, okay.
record.
This was before
Yeah.
you guys had it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
my
I was
best
like,
friend-
I didn't know.
his cousin reached out and she was like, yeah, just record him. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Now I'm
Okay.
getting the ball rolling.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
did. And you know what? It was a blessing in disguise, man, because now we're family. We're best
Yeah.
friends. We do everything together.
That's what's
You gotta
up.
tell him that story though. That one song he recorded, because that's how the singing came about with Paul's music.
Yeah. We'll
What
get
song?
there. This Paul's now. Paul can say
Uh-huh,
this.
Paul.
There
Tell
is-
that story.
It's time for you to
Yeah.
take the ball and go,
What
dog.
song?
Yeah, what is it?
This
is it
Life,
the
man.
scary
That's-
song.
Oh, This
All the
Life?
kids
Yeah.
call it the scary
Oh,
song.
this life was, yeah. We found the, or was it you found the? Who found the beat? I
No,
don't know
he
what it-
came in. It was second song he was going to record. So Home Invasion was the first one. That's when he didn't breathe. I was like, he's not normal. He's like,
Hey, he was acting like he was really doing the home invasion.
Damn, he was in it.
It was so complicated though because he was doing his rap and ad-libs all
and
together. I was like,
delays
bro,
and-
like we need to space them
I
out.
didn't know.
so, like,
I didn't know. I come from
effects,
from prison, so it's like in there you want to sound good, so you're doing your ad libs, you're doing your delays, you're making shit sound like
You're doing your echoes too.
bro, I was like,
I didn't know when I got out that okay, that's separate. Like we do this.
So these songs, since you mentioned prison, these songs you wrote in prison?
Yeah, those songs are what was it? Home Invasions from prison. Yeah, I
Okay,
wrote it in
okay.
there. This Life is from prison. Yeah.
How many years you do?
I did almost 11. Yeah.
Dang, imagine that. And did you pick up the hobby in there?
No, I was rapping before.
Oh, were you?
I've been rapping since '97.
Oh man, he said the 90s,
Yeah.
dog. You don't
He's
ever
a
hardly
vet.
ever.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are like, I was born in the 90s. You know what I mean? Dang.
Yeah, I did the whole karaoke, make the tape switch and all that shit.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dub it, and I did all that.
So
yeah.
when you went in there, did it like kill your spirit at first, or and
Then
you didn't
what?
want to rap?
You want to know what really killed my spirit is when the homies told me not to rap.
What?
They told me, they go, hey, don't be doing, that black shit, that, whatever they got at me. Yeah, like, I was like,
Dang.
what do you mean? There's Chicano rappers out there.
Yeah,
like,
there's homies that
yeah,
rap.
they were like, nah, we don't want you doing it. So
what the
I was
fuck?
all right. So I stopped for years. Like,
No shit.
I stopped for like 3-4 years, and then I just finally was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm
Fuck what everybody
I'm
else
fucking
says.
rap,
Huh?
you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, then after that I got out and I met Mike and we started recording, and I think Home Invasion was okay. It was just more prison. It was too crazy. It was like that's why it's on SoundCloud. I didn't.
It's something
He's
you
like,
need to
I
do.
didn't put it
Something
out
you
there
need to
real
get out,
quick.
you know?
I just it was
search
too
for that
crazy. Some people can handle it and some people can't.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like whatever. But This Life. When we did This Life, it was tight because the video
That's
came.
the second song?
Yeah, the video came
Okay.
with This Life on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, video came this
video.
life.
So,
So we did the song, and now it's so he killed the verses, killed them. We're like, okay, that's a rap. All right, let's do the hook, and this is where it gets interesting.
yeah, the hook is where we got Marcel involved, right? We got
No, I did it.
Well, oh no,
You were singing?
No, I did the whole singing part.
No.
Like I recorded her.
That's right. Okay, I know what he's getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did the hook, everything, and I was just over it. I tried to do the hook, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you were
sounded
trying to
good.
do
Like
Sounded
hold
good.
the melody or something?
Yeah,
or,
it was
okay.
like a scary type of vibe. I wanted like eerie, real like,
Yeah, yeah.
and I wasn't doing it. And I was like, you know what? I said, I don't want this song.
Just to look in your
Yeah,
face
yeah.
makes me feel like, fuck that song.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, it was just them too recording in the house. I had the kids. I was like, "Hey, you guys need to be quiet." Because like I said, we were barely starting out, so we're in the room. I got the kids with me in the room, and I could hear them, and I could hear that he's frustrated.
Yeah.
And
Who was frustrated?
Both of you guys were
Yeah,
frustrated, especially S1,
Yeah.
super frustrated. And
I was
like,
pacing back and forth already.
and I already was
like,
like, and I'm in my head like, I'm in there and I'm like, dang, like I really don't know this dude, but this is a studio session. I don't want to interrupt, and I don't want to step on no toes, but I got an idea. So I walked out there and I'm like, I don't know, I really don't know you or anything, but do you mind it if I give you, can I say something?
Were you in the room,
I was
like
in the
just
room.
like shaking, like,
Yeah.
man, I want to go out? Because the artist in
Seriously,
you
dude,
wants to come
like,
out there, huh?
Well, I'm like, man, I want to help him out.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to. I want them to complete the song because I like
Yeah.
where it's going, and I'm like, man. And I'm in the room and I'm just sitting there, and the kids are watching it moving. I'm like, damn.
Fuck it, huh? Fuck it, I'm
like,
going.
Damn. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going out there. I'm gonna ask him. And I'm like, do you mind if I give you, like, can I say something? Can I give my input? He's like, man, go for it. Like, you do it.
He was over it. I was like, let's
done.
just
Like,
do
he
it.
was literally
I
like,
already
he was,
said trash the song.
Yes,
I already
he
said
did.
it.
No
Like,
shit.
It was a rap.
Yeah, I told
And
him
you didn't
trash
want
it.
to?
Yeah.
No, because I was like,
The
I was
verses
like,
are good, huh?
I want to get paid off this song.
Yeah.
Right now, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Like,
already like a couple hours deep into the recording, so I'm like, man, like, so I start saying, I'm like, okay, well, I got an idea. So I start saying, singing the hook, whatever, like my idea. And he's like, okay, yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Go in there
I'm like,
and
well,
do that.
exact words, too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You go do it like that. Like you do that, and he'll make you sound good. Like,
And then I was like, no.
no.
You're gonna go in there.
He's like, I hear it.
Yeah.
You do it. And I'm like, and I look at him. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yep.
So I went in there and did it, and that was
Wait,
it.
was your heart beating fast? Like, because you don't like doing it in front of people,
no,
right?
I wasn't really nervous, but I was more just trying to help him salvage the song.
Yeah,
I didn't want
yeah.
him to scrap the song. Like, I thought it was cool. I was like, man, that'd be a dope ass song. Like, just finish it. Like, why end it now? Just because you're frustrated, you know? Maybe take a break. Why end it? And no, he didn't want to do it. And I was like, and I look at him. I'm like, fuck it, put me in the booth.
Yeah.
And I did it, and that was
You
it.
didn't have a booth back
What were
then.
you
You're
thinking?
right.
Oh yeah,
Put me in the kitchen.
Put me in the kitchen.
Put me in the kitchen.
Put me in the kitchen. Put me in the kitchen.
Put me in the
That's right.
corner right there,
Yeah.
next to the dishes.
Yeah, put me right there. And that
But it was
What
the
did
best
you
thing.
think?
It
How
was
did
the
you
best
feel?
thing when she did it, and I heard it. I was like, all right, I'm already set on that. I need that. I don't want to do the hook at all. I wanted just to rap on the theme from the start. And I was like, I had intentions of doing it because I didn't have no one in mind. But I was like,
And don't get me
Adriana.
wrong, it sounded good, but it wasn't what we were going for.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
You know when you hear it,
knew.
huh?
We're just like, man, there's just something.
Yeah.
We needed that edge.
It sounded good, but
You know?
it just wasn't it.
Was it a relief
Yeah.
when she got in there?
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a
it
rap.
solved our problem.
It was
Like,
a
Hey, dog, you should have told him. This is my song now. You said trash it. Dog. It'd be like, it's all mine. Took it to the bank. No,
yeah,
just
he
playing.
can. Yeah, Mike can have it. Mike, he worked hard for it.
Hey, you know what I'm noticing right now is you guys have a fucking dope ass vibe, and you guys like all work together, and that's so dope.
But yeah,
man.
we're always around each other too. It's
Yeah.
like
That's
we don't
what's
just
up.
see each other for music. Like we go over and we chill for no reason.
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if it's not
like
on
really
music.
a family
Yeah.
vibe
Yeah.
and
Barbecues,
everything. huh?
you name it.
No.
So after that, over the years, you guys just been pumping out music and doing
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, we did the Tomale Fest. We did the first
Yeah, I
one.
know, I saw that,
Yeah,
man.
we did that.
We
How
did
was that?
It was that one. You know what was
Drama.
crazy? It was drama. Like yeah, they
Drama.
Good story.
Dude.
Oh my god, that one was it. It was with our time slots. Like they were trying to push us out. Towards the end of it, they didn't want us to perform.
Why
They
not?
literally cut us off.
Yeah, they literally cut us off
cut
in
our
our
time off.
our time.
I think they had
In your hometown, you
Yeah.
should have been like, fuck this,
And
let's
they-
start a riot.
Believe
No,
me.
but they asked us.
me.
They came and got at us and asked us to perform.
Yeah. They invited
Oh, yeah.
I think it
We got
was there
invited.
was another artist there that was supposed to be like a really well known person,
Uh-huh.
and they went on and didn't get the recognition.
Yeah.
you know, and we're from the city, so
Yeah.
of course
Everybody's
we got
gonna support
family,
you,
got
yeah.
people there, and I think the guy didn't get the recognition, and he's known, so that bothered them, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh, like it kind of, I don't know, they got offended by that, so it was like, nah, cut them, turn them off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
literally,
offend-
they literally
yeah,
turned
turned
our
off our
sound
mics. Yeah, they
Yes.
turned
No
off.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes. They
And
literally turned us off.
You know what's crazy is that it was a lot of people there. Like
A
it
lot.
wasn't just like a couple hundred. You're talking about maybe a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
thousand
yeah.
people that were.
And I
there.
remember, like, it was a big thing. Like, everybody
was.
was like, oh, they're about to perform. And
Yeah.
And that's the
everything.
thing. Yeah, they kept telling us we had a slot, you know, we had a time, and it kept getting pushed back. And we're like, the fuck's going on? Like, we're all frustrated, you know? I'm like, well, fuck it, let me go talk to this bitch, like, real quick. Like, see what's going on. Like, this ain't right. You know, we're here. We set aside our time to come out here. Like, not that we think we're all high and mighty or nothing, but it's like, man, we got family.
Hey, man,
we got
people's
stuff,
time's valuable.
Exactly. Time is valuable. You can never get time back.
Exactly. That's
So
what
it's
I was
like,
about to say.
You know, like, come on, like, if you and we got our family out there. Like, I even had my grandma out there.
Me
my
too,
Grandma
yeah.
my grandma
You said
don't
it?
go
My
out
grandma
like
was
that.
there. She
And
passed
my
away.
grandma was
but
there.
yeah, she
Rest
passed
in
away.
peace.
Yeah,
Rest
for
in
like
peace.
3 or 4 years ago, and she was there to see me perform.
Yes.
And I
so-
told them, I go, you guys, my grandma's here. You guys letting us perform. Like I was
Yeah.
already, I had
You
it
know,
with
you got
them.
Oh, you
elderly people
gangstered
out
your
there.
way in
And
there?
I was already like, I was
We
on
really,
them.
literally, that's what we
Yeah.
had to do. And then,
And you know
like,
who we
okay,
went-
fine, put us up.
We went up after it's crazy. The person that was before us was Rocky Padilla.
Rocky Padilla,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
So
no
he
way.
had the fucking crowd going.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had them
He
on
set
the
the
Odie
stage
trip.
for us.
He was
Yeah,
already
yeah,
like,
He
yeah.
set the stage.
oh,
for us.
I was
It
like,
was perfect.
Shout out to
He
Rocky
walked-
Padilla for
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
hey, and he told us, he was like, "Hey man, you guys go kill it." And I'm
He
like,
did.
"Man, you're a
Yeah,
tough act to
he
follow,
did.
man. Like, you
yeah.
just killed that shit
That's
up there."
OG right there, dog.
Exactly.
Bro,
Exactly.
he's an awesome dude. He's humble. He gave us props. He didn't even hear
Yeah.
us. He was giving us props. Go kill it.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
kill it,
that's
you know?
right. Set it up for you.
Yes.
It's yours for the taking, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
He's
So
on
when you guys are
stage.
rapping, how many songs you guys do?
It
When
was
we went
about
up, like,
15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes. So we did about, I don't know, five, 6 songs.
And then they
Mixed
just
them
in the middle of
Yeah.
the song or just
in the middle,
right after?
in the
Yeah.
middle of a
They
song.
cut our
cut
mics.
us.
Yeah.
Cut our
Oh
mics.
yeah,
Bro,
no,
we-
you guys
we-
should have started throwing the guitars and
Yeah.
microphones everywhere.
Just for that band. Who was the band after us?
I don't remember.
It was- they
but
had a
yeah,
crazy
They were already
name.
trying to set up.
Yeah, they were
while
setting
we're
up
on
while we're
stage.
performing.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, no, that would have been a problem.
I always
it
should have
was
started throwing their shit
horrible.
on. Get up the stage.
Start kicking that shit.
Yeah, it
though.
was
Boom.
horrible. But you know, it is what it is. It's
But it was
We
tight
rocked
because
it,
we told them we ain't coming back. You know, we were like, with the next year, it was again, huh?
They
And
invited
then-
us again.
Yeah, they invited us
invited
again.
you
Yeah,
again.
we're like,
You weren't feeling that shit,
Bro, we rocked the stage, bro.
Yeah, we tore it up.
we had it from Rocky Padilla to us. We kept it.
Yeah,
we kept
we
the
had more
momentum.
people because we had our families come out.
When
you know
we
what I'm saying?
and
So
it's
it
funny
was
because
dope.
people were
Oh, yeah.
dancing, and then when Rocky Padilla was up, but there was a lot of outlookers. But when we started performing, you could see them all like coming in a little
Everybody
more.
started
Yeah, and it was it
Hey,
looked like a
that's one
bunch
thing
of
about our
ants.
city, huh?
It
Dog?
was
Like
tight.
everybody supports in
Yeah.
our city, like no matter who it is, dog. Like everybody supports.
It was cool.
I saw you guys do a song for the high school, dog.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah,
That was dope.
And even got was it a
we got invited to perform it.
yeah, but it
Yes.
was through the mayor or something. What was it? We were recognized as talented people from Colton.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's
right.
up. That's
Yeah,
what's
that's
up.
right.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was weird.
Amazing, bro.
That was
How did you guys?
cool.
Did they approach you with that, or how
Yes.
did that come about in the first place?
So there was a song, I Don't Fuck With You, right?
yeah.
So negative song.
Yeah, the
right?
kids loved it though.
Why you
Yeah.
sound like you didn't want to cuss, dog? Like, everybody on the table is
Yeah,
over
so
here cussing.
I've been cussing all night too, right?
It sounded like a beep right there.
So Lisa Villa, shout out to Lisa, wanted to make it
Big
positive.
shout out to Lisa.
Yeah.
She wanted to make it positive.
She's like Colton's mascot and
Yeah.
shit, huh?
She
yeah.
was the in charge of the
Colton
Colton
Pride.
Pride Club
Yeah. Okay.
at the high school at the time, and she approached us and was like, I really want to do something for the this club. I want to turn this negative song around and see about doing something positive with it. And we're like, okay, well, what song is it? And they told us, and we're like,
We're not positive.
How we gonna turn that song around?
like that's like the most negative song ever. Like, I don't fuck with you. Like, really? Like, we got to make that into something good. Like, okay. We're like, all right, well, we're up for the challenge. Like,
Yeah,
let's do
yeah.
it. So we got together and we just put our heads together. Like, how can we turn this around and try and do something good? And it worked out. And they play it at the freaking football game.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
They play it
They
at
play
all
it
the,
at the
what do you
football
call it,
game.
the pep rallies. They
Prep
play it at all
rally,
that
yep.
stuff. Like, that's tight. I'm
But
like,
there's a
it's
story
so
behind
cool.
that with me.
Oh,
why you
yeah,
don't hear me on it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Why?
yeah, because I'm on it, but I'm not rapping. I'm only doing the ad libs,
Like little
ad-libs.
ad-libs,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, because I didn't graduate. I didn't have nothing to say that was positive.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, you were the gangster?
I was
I'm
keeping it like.
positive.
He was, can I gang, bing, bing, bang.
Yeah, but I'm like, what do you want me to say that's going to be positive? Because I didn't go to school. So it was one of those things that, I don't know. And I let them handle it, and they
But
did
the
a great
cool
job.
part is like after he heard like the potential of, he's like, hey, can I do ad libs? I'm like, man, it's all you, man. I saved him
Hell
for
yeah.
you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You hear his ad libs on songs, they're fucking amazing. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
does really good at
Yeah,
it.
then
Yeah.
it worked out good because everybody was dope on there that was on it. And just the ad libs I did, it was cool. And then we performed it at the Colton High School in
Yeah,
front of
that was
all the
dope.
kids.
Dog, that is
Yeah,
dope.
we
Yeah.
did it at the,
Look at this.
one of their prep rallies.
How I see it. You saying this, I think it's dope that, you put your pride aside, let them rock it,
Yeah.
and you guys were like, do the ad libs. You guys still stuck together as a
did.
unit and did that
Yes.
shit.
Yep.
That's
We
dope.
did, though.
Yep.
That's dope. How was it when you guys performed that shit for the first
Yeah.
time?
For
The
the
first
well,
time is the
and
best time.
And teenagers.
That's the
Yeah.
scary part because it was
Man.
teenagers. It wasn't people our age.
Yeah.
We had to perform for these kids that are
I didn't even think
into
about that.
a
Yeah.
whole different
You gotta
style.
reach a
They're,
whole-
yeah.
like, they're like, damn, these are some old people. up
Yeah.
there right now. Like, we're like, dang, we don't feel old, but damn, they're looking at us like we're old.
Who's
so,
this guy with tattoos on?
It was, it was cool though because at first, like, it started going. Of course, they recognized the beat, right?
Yeah,
Then
they
they're
did.
like going. They're like, wait, hold up. And then these dudes were rocking the freaking stage. They're working that, you know.
And then we
There
brought
it is right
merchandise
there.
to throw.
Yeah,
so
we're throwing them.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Getting
There
the
it
crowd
is.
going. And we had a couple
Look
other...
at S1 walking the stage.
Yeah.
Look at it walking.
Yeah.
You had a few friends out there, you know, and we had them throwing stuff out there to them, and it was cool because there's family members that I had at the school at the time, and then some of my friends and their little cousins, and they were cheerleaders. So those little cheerleaders were like, "These are my family."
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, they got it hyped up. Is this a pep rally?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
packed both sides like that. It's not. It's on this side too. It's packed.
yeah.
So
Yes.
both of them were. It's packed in that place.
Is that
Look
little
at it.
Chris I see right there?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Primo Chris on
You know,
stage?
shout out to the camp, My Time Records, man.
Yes.
Shout out to the
Just give
camp.
everybody a shout
Shout
out.
out
Everybody.
J2,
Yeah,
J Coach,
J2.
Cess1, Little Chris,
Yes.
AKA Primo Chris.
Primo Chris, he's here with us today.
He's in the
We got-
house. He's back there being shy.
Hey man, that is so dope. Look at everybody rolling with it. Dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that is dope.
it took like a couple seconds, and then they started
Yeah.
feeling it. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
but
The
yeah,
best
that
part was
like
after
a super,
too.
Like,
Best part was after when everything
a
was
little
over.
tough.
They talked to us. Yeah.
They were like, you know, you guys are dope, and that's when we got to interact with them.
No,
you know
they
what I'm
took
saying?
us on
So-
campus, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't
No.
go.
No,
I didn't go.
You guys stayed. We had
We
to leave,
stayed,
but
yeah.
some of you guys
Yeah.
stayed, and they took you guys.
They took us on campus, and they were like, "Hey, can we freestyle?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
pause.
man, do whatever you
S1's
want, man.
freestyling.
Like,
Yeah.
freestyle, let's
It's all
do it."
freestyling
Yeah.
with the little.
Oh, they
high
wanted to
schoolers.
freestyle for you?
They wanted me to freestyle with them,
Oh,
like,
okay, okay.
let's do a
Yeah.
freestyle or something like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever you guys want to do, let's do it.
That's
Yeah.
dope,
Yeah,
dog.
so it was
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Yeah, it was
dope.
a good experience. I liked it.
And you guys have had a lot of performances and experiences
Yes.
since
Yeah.
then. What would you say, besides the Tamale Festival, because that was huge,
Mm-hmm.
but what else in this one, like, what else have you guys done?
There is one show I wasn't at. S1 was at. It was J Coach, Cess1,
Oh yeah,
Frank the Tank was there,
yeah,
and then S1. They
Yeah.
rocked the stage. It was a competition. They won.
yeah.
No shit.
Yes, it was in LA.
What kind of
area.
competition was it?
It was just rap your best song, and we came out with our best song, and they were like, "All right,
That was it. It was
that's
a rap.
How did
Yeah.
you guys get like entered in it, and how did that happen?
Was it?
J Coach,
Yeah, J. Coach, yeah.
J.
signed up
Coach
for
got
it,
it.
and
Okay.
yeah, he got a slot, and they all win. They rocked it, bro, and they
Yeah, we won.
You guys tore that shit down,
Yeah,
though?
it was funny.
That's what's up. How
I
many
didn't-
people were there? Was there a lot?
Yeah, it was a little packed club,
Uh-huh.
like a little packed club. It was packed.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
we're performing literally like in the corner like this. Like we're just this is all we got, and it's all out there. And
Yeah.
so I mean, wasn't there to. I didn't even know about the competition. I was like, it's a competition,
You
and
just
they're.
thought you were
You
performing.
I
just
just
thought
thought
you
we're
were performing,
performing,
that's
yeah.
fine.
And then they were like, "Hey, you guys won." I was like, "Oh shit, that's cool."
I was just doing my best and shit, huh? That's dope. I saw that you guys were on the radio a while back. How was that, man?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was
What was the radio station?
88.7?
88. Yeah,
80.7.
it was.
How was that
And
experience?
104.3.
Yeah, there's a
and
couple different
104.3.
ones,
It
yeah.
broadcasted on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, 88.7 and 8 and
commish with the commish?
104.3.
Yeah, with the
FM.
commission. Yeah,
It was
he
cool,
called
bro.
us in, and he
It was
he
really
was.
good.
It was a good thing for us. You know, they
Well, we had a
recognized
couple
us like from the
times.
start. They were
Uh-huh.
always into everything we were doing, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Come on the radio show, yeah." And you know, we had a little more people back then. We're probably about 6 of us that went on
Yeah.
there.
I think so.
Yeah, it was a lot of us.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw actually when you guys were doing it, man. Like, just, seeing people from our hometown, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like an incredible feeling. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah.
I used to, in 5th grade, I think I met you when I was in 5th grade in
Yeah,
McKinley.
we were
you probably
young,
don't
man.
even remember.
I do
like,
remember.
I remember
Little
meeting
badass
you.
running
yeah.
around.
And I used to play basketball with you.
Basketball, yeah.
I met you when you came home. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's just like to see you guys like go off and do that is like pretty dope. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I like to congratulate you guys. And man, what do you guys got planned for the future? Do you guys have anything coming out? You guys are gonna get back in the studio? Like, what do you guys got going on right
You
now?
know, that's a great question, and it's probably something we can all answer right now because it's on the table as an album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to do something for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Like this past year was, it was fun.
Crazy for everybody.
much.
It was,
Yeah.
it was fun. So
Yeah.
we definitely want to do something positive and something that's gonna hit. You know, every song's gonna be a single, bro, but it's gonna be an album.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I want something that's going to last a lifetime. So we're going to get together soon. And we're also going to figure out who's going to be on it. I still got to present that. But
what do you mean? Who's gonna be on it? Like,
S1 over
have
there
you guys
digging
like?
in the box of
I
treasures.
know he got his own thing going on. Damn, he got a mug going on over
his little
here.
bag of tricks
you
right
got
there.
to show them what it says on there.
Oh, look at this is what I brought for Stoney. I had this for years, and look at it says his name on it.
Give it to him, man.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna give it to you, so you
Turn
can keep it
around.
here.
Turn that thing
Where
around,
did
man.
how does it have his name on it?
Because he asked
you
me
made it
for
for
it.
someone else.
No,
and shit?
no.
He was like, I'm gonna give it to that guy.
No, we made it for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
that was
had
for
it.
him.
Oh, shit, that's dope.
But I just had it all these years, and I haven't
Got
seen
the
him.
logo on
That's dope.
Yeah, so you can keep it here for
He's
him.
gonna be happy with that, dog.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really, really happy with
And
that.
of course, mine says S1 on there right there.
Shout
My
out to
Time
My
Record.
Time for the
Yeah.
mug.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So what do you? Hey, S1 had like all kinds of shit flying
I know,
out for that
that's
thing.
his
Huh?
little-
He had
that's
that
his
big
little
old
box of
dumbbell
tricks,
right
man.
there. He got this over here.
He got
That's
the big
what's up.
gulp and
That's the
Yeah.
alcoholic chest.
Yeah.
Huh? Just laying
You
around.
gotta-
It's a box
So
of
what do
tricks.
you mean you don't know who's going to be on it? Have you guys
Well-
like separated? People went their own ways, or what exactly?
Yes and no. Everybody kind of does their own little thing. Like we say, we're called My Time Records. So
Yeah, yeah.
we
It's
work.
on your
Everybody
time.
works on our own time. Like we got lives, we got kids, we got other jobs. You know, this isn't what we do full time. So it's all understandable. We get together and make music with each other as we're able to.
Yes.
So that's just the way it
Amen.
works. Like that's how we do things.
That's
But
what it is.
we definitely got songs in the works. Matter of fact, we have a song right now that we have done. It hasn't been released yet.
And that one, I don't know why, man. It hits home. It's like real eerie. It's kind of has that eerie
Yeah.
feel, but it's dope, dude.
Can we get anybody got it on their phone? Can we get a little sample? Put
I
it up
do.
on the microphone right
I
now.
do.
Yeah, get it on there.
What do you mean it's eerie though?
It has a little scary
It's-
little
yeah.
Like what?
Like-
Like
And of course, it's talking about not wasting our time. It's all everything revolves around my time. So it's always we
Yeah,
always
revolves
incorporate that whenever we do any song. So
Okay.
yeah.
So back to this album though. This is gonna be dope.
It's
like
gonna be dope, bro.
you guys got to sit down and talk it out, you know, because
Yeah.
like I feel what you're saying. I feel 100% what you're saying. Schedules and
Yeah.
everything, and everybody has to be involved. Say over a 4 or 5 month period.
Yep.
Yeah.
To hey, every other weekend, let's do it. You
Dedicated,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Exactly.
We
It's
ready
a
to
lot.
hear this? Let's do it, dog.
Wanna play a clip in the mic or what?
Yeah, yeah. Put it on the mic. I'm gonna turn it up right here.
Shout out to Looney One too, although
Yeah, Looney
also on it.
So we can't waste no time, baby, don't waste. Your time is short and a day late. Don't waste my time. Better days, so we can't waste no time, baby, don't waste. Your time is short and a day late. Don't waste my time.
Then I showed up and I goddamn did it hard style. Motherfuckers wanna hate now.
Oh shit.
That's S1.
That's one right there.
Now empty up the clowns. Motherfuckers gotta get down.
I don't play too much, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say something.
Little teaser.
Man, we're ready to get into the song, dog.
It's
That's
dope.
what's up.
You
I
know
like
what
that. I
I'm
fuck with
saying?
that.
It's
Yeah.
dope. And like I said, shout out to
Adriana on the
Looney
hook.
One, you know?
Yeah.
Adriana
dope.
killing the hooks, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I give her props, and I don't say it enough, and I should say it more. But she's grown into this artist that is powerful, bro. Like she comes in, and we're like, we think we got a hook, we think we're dope. We're like, yeah. She's like, you should do it this way, or I would do
How?
it this way. And we're just like,
Look at his face. Dude.
you know what? Yeah, you're just gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? She's an artist. She's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She has the tapatio all the time.
She does. She has that
I think you
flavor,
guys
man.
are
That
dope.
flavor.
She has that flavor, and she's
A little
dope.
spice.
Hey, but because I know you guys, but we have to give you props and we have to give you your due because you are the man
Hell
behind
yeah.
the vocals. You sit there and you mix and master
Yeah.
and put all your time into it, dog.
Yep.
Like you also, I know you have two incredible artists right here, dog. He can rap his ass off. She can sing her ass off. but it takes a lot of time from you
Heck yeah.
as well. You know what I mean? I know you're an artist
I
as well,
appreciate it,
dog.
man. Thank you.
But
Thank you.
it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot for someone to sit there and
Hell
chop
yeah.
shit up, and you know, like
I always
you
tell
know
him
how
that.
long it
process.
takes, dog.
It's a process,
I
man.
always tell him that. I'm
But I
like,
love
man, you freaking, like, I don't think people realize, like, how much time goes into creating a song. Like, yeah, you get, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. You get to hear that, and you're like, damn, that shit's dope. Yeah, but that took a long ass
Hours
time.
and days
That
and
took
days.
weeks, hours perfecting that sound, getting that out there. Like, I just don't think some people understand how much sacrifice is put
Yeah.
into getting that one song out. Like, yeah, they want to do an album, but it's like, okay, are you willing to sacrifice?
You ever walk
The
out the
time
room
for
like,
this.
damn, Mike, you're still there? Like,
Oh yeah,
I
8
tell
hours
them,
go
like,
by, bro. I
but
still be in the
but
same
a lot
spot.
But a lot of times, like, I'm sitting in there and I literally will walk out and I'm like, stop. And he's like, what? I'm like,
Like, you
nah,
need
that
to
that
put
ain't
it
it.
down.
Change it.
Oh,
do,
yeah.
do da 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 da. Whatever. And
Yeah.
he's like, girl.
plus you have
The
a
hell you
full-time
talking about?
career, dog. Like, you have a
Yeah.
career, you know what I mean? That just shows your dedication.
Yeah.
Also, me knowing you, like, you're really particular and, everything has to be right for you.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
I hate it. I hate
You
it.
can't just let
But
something
you know
slide
what?
by.
We're all like that. All of us. So just me doing it, just they feel like they're in good hands. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll stay, bro.
Yeah.
Good hands. You know
I
what I'm
remember I
saying?
was showing you a song one time. We were at a video shoot that you guys were doing, and I showed you a song, and you were like, "Oh, this needs to be turned up." I don't know about the vocals in the background. I was like, "Damn, I just want to show you the song. You're
Yeah.
picking it
Damn,
apart."
girl, okay. Okay,
My bad.
producer.
My bad.
Yeah. That's dope, though, dog. Like, that's so dope.
Yeah.
Is there any artists you guys want to work with? Like in the future, any plans you guys have like venturing out, or you guys just like keeping it in house with you guys?
That's a.
Ooh, I think for me, it's whoever wants to vibe with us, whoever feeling us. Like, if there's a lot of people that don't feel us, so
Yeah.
it's like, if
That's with anything.
yeah, it's like it's
Yeah.
chemistry if it's there, and I'm just not gonna be like, hey man, I want to do a song with you,
Yeah.
and just
That's
like,
a great way to put
Yes,
it.
you
Yeah.
gotta
Whoever
have
wants to mess with us,
chemistry.
we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah.
we'll-
And you definitely got to have chemistry because you're going to be spending time working on this song.
Yeah.
We had a guy recently come in and we had, how did we meet with Jesse from J2?
Oh,
We
yeah.
met Looney One.
Yeah.
So this guy comes in and wants to record a song and he's fucking dope. Like,
Really
he's bad.
dope?
Like,
He's badass, bro.
Badass. He's so
dope.
dope.
yeah, he's on that song that he just played right now.
Yes.
He's on there.
Okay.
He's on there.
The
He's-
one you guys didn't
I
want
try
to
to
show
s-
us any more
I try
of?
to skip it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's
try to
so-
save it
he's
for later.
so dope. And he came in and he recorded one song with his cousin, right? It was
Yeah.
with his cousin. And I just kind of let them do their thing. Well, then came back in and I don't know, I guess Mike had played some songs and because I didn't know the
Yeah, we're
conversation.
chilling. We're chopping it up.
We're chopping it up.
yeah.
He wanted a singer. He wanted to do a song with a singer. So I guess Mike had played some songs, and I like I said, I didn't know. I wasn't in the room. I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
to the conversation. So he plays the music, and he was like, "Yeah, I got some ideas on some songs." I'm like, "Oh dang, So all right, cool. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you guys just talked about in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I feel like I'm put on the spot right now. Like I don't know what just happened.
Spotlight and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
like, hey.
damn.
So he ends up, then he came again another time and he plays, he's like telling me his idea for the song and he starts singing it and I'm like, all right, like I'm hearing you and he playing what he's like, yeah, I did this at work. And he's cool people though. Like he was
he's
very
awesome.
easy to vibe with and talk to because I always tell him like, man, I don't want to just be on anybody's like song
Yeah,
when you guys
that
put
is
me
true.
out like that. It's not that I don't want to do it, but it's kind of like I gotta like the music too, I gotta like what I'm doing, the project. I gotta feel it because I gotta
Yes.
sell it. At the end of the day, I gotta sell that song that I'm singing. Like if I'm in
Yeah.
there singing all boring, like you ain't gonna like it.
If
like
you
it's
ain't
gonna-
fucking with it, you're gonna
yeah,
be like,
I gotta feel it too. It shows, it shows in the music.
Yeah.
So he starts doing this thing, playing this song, and I was like, all right, kind of the same thing with Paul. And I'm like, can I give you my idea?
Yeah.
And did it, and that was it. He was like, we're doing it.
That's
Let's
dope.
do it.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Let's do it.
That's
And I'm
dope.
like, all right, let's do it. Like I'm down. Let's do it. Like I'm vibing. I like your energy. Like we're vibing. It's cool. I'll be happy to do this song.
Yeah, he
what's up.
records dope too. Like he
He's
goes
just
in there, doesn't mess around. He's like straight business, and he tried to tell me, he was like, what did he tell me that day? He's like, oh, I need a time to go home and work on it or something. I was like, no, let's do this right now.
We're getting this shit done
let's do
now.
this right
And they
now.
did.
Yeah.
Both of them did.
No
They
shit.
work
And then they're
that,
like, because
man.
I'm
Yeah.
retired pretty much, like rapping wise. I just engineer.
He says that every year.
But bro, they brought me out of
He
retirement.
says that about every 6
I
months.
gotta do this.
Every
Songs
6
don't.
months, I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, every 2 months. Nowadays.
But Looney is a dope artist, and we got more that we're gonna do with him.
Is he
and
part of your guys' squad now, or just
You know, it's starting to
extension of the
become-
family?
Yes.
extension?
Starting to
Yeah,
become
like
part of the
he's
family.
coming to
Yeah.
become.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's working. So, you know, if we want to take a step further, I think we're able to. But, you know, man, we're like family. And
Yeah.
he's fitting in really, really good. Yeah,
Is
he
there
does.
any way we could kind of rush this project along, dog? Because I really am anxious for you guys to get together and
Oh,
do
yeah.
something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, we want to put music out. We want to hear you guys. Like, you know, like,
Yeah,
I'm just a fan of music overall, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
And then,
Exactly.
like me, like not rapping anymore and doing this,
Oh, you sound like me.
it it opens my eyes to a lot. I can enjoy more music. I'm not in competition, or not that I ever was in competition with anybody, but it's like I'm not trying to make music, and I'm not trying to like. All my time isn't devoted to music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like I can sit back and enjoy your song, their song, that song, that song. So like I really, really like when people release music videos. Are you guys gonna release music videos? Along
yeah, we
with
have
the
a
album.
We have one.
with Bear. Me and Bear are shooting a video in 2 weeks, huh?
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, Bear. He's a dope artist too.
Yeah. Much
Bear.
love to Bear.
Bear's
Yeah,
dope.
Bear's dope,
And,
man.
we'd love if you show up, man.
Yeah,
Where is it at?
Probably
Oh wait,
Colton.
I have a freaking schedule though, because sometimes I'll commit to something, and be like, "Fuck, man, I messed up."
Well, you commit, you got to go.
So
Dang.
I have a podcast next weekend, and then we're going somewhere on Sunday, right? No? All right, cool. She ain't paying attention to me and shit.
Well, hopefully we can figure something
Whatever
out.
you-
with
whatever
this.
you say.
It's an invite. You make. You know, we're not.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's just one of those things. But yeah, we got. We're gonna shoot the video for Blued Up, and then we've been meaning to, but it just last year, like I said, it was a funny year.
Yeah,
you know,
man. Hey, this
Yeah.
year's a whole new start.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
So,
I
man.
want to say one thing, dog. The way I found out about your guys' whole movement and everything is because I recognized your talent. I heard a song from you.
Uh-huh.
Well, both of you guys. Blame It On Me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Blame It On Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blame it
Did
on
me
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
And this was, I think, still Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook
And I
is.
was like, man, this dude is so dope. Who is he? Somebody was like, it's S1. I was like, man, can you guys please hook me up with them? And then we ended up knowing each other
Yeah.
and everything. And like, when I heard you, I was like, man, this guy's incredible. Probably the same reaction you had and
Oh,
the
yeah.
same reaction you had.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this
Man.
guy's incredible.
Well, I
you know?
appreciate that coming for you
Yeah.
because you know you're a dope artist too, and I recognize
Thank you,
your
sir.
talent and everything that you do. You know, you got a big platform now, and I appreciate you recognizing what I do.
Oh,
and
for
that's-
sure, man. I've always been a
And
fan of you.
That's always a favorite
Thank
for
you.
everybody, though. Like
Yeah.
"Blame It On Me" was just one of those songs that I literally wrote it like sitting on a bench, like just like fucking. I'm just gonna write this song right here.
Yeah,
Like,
It's relatable.
Yeah.
It's real life.
yeah, I was sitting on a bench and just like, man, I'm just gonna write this shit. I was already going through a bunch of stuff, so
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna do this. And we went in there, and her, that's when their nephew got involved too with that one,
Yeah.
and her vocals are because of him. You know,
Yeah.
He was on the song too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
was.
on
He
one
was
song.
the blame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was him.
that's
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
dope.
he was
That's dope.
he sounded
He's amazing.
yeah,
man.
amazing on
That
there.
song came together like so dope.
Yeah.
And the music
Thank
video
you.
was dope too.
Yeah, it was fun. She did
Everything
that.
was dope
Yeah.
about that.
You know, Adriana, she didn't let me bury. I wanted to bury
You
somebody.
want to bury
Yeah.
everybody in there. It's all
I was gonna put everybody in a
I was
damn
like,
grave. I was like, do you think we should
Everybody.
have
Yeah.
like somebody like something
Can somebody live?
stops you from wanting to take it that far?
So that's why at the end, if you see that we get a phone call, like if there's a phone call and I'm just like, nah, don't do it, like cut
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
that's because
yeah, yeah.
Adriana didn't want me to bury
I was
nobody.
like, please don't bury it.
And I dug the hole too.
He did. He actually
Yeah,
dug
he
the whole.
I dug the hole.
No
for
shit.
real, yeah.
Physically
But
dug
it was-
it.
yeah, it was ready to go.
I dug the hole.
There
It
was
was
like
it's ready,
locations, like
yeah.
he came with a freaking like a storyboard, literally, like drawn
Stick
out, like a
figures,
little
everything,
stick
dog.
figure drawings and shit. It was so
Yeah.
cool. It
That's
was funny though,
dope.
and I was like, "Dang, look at that artwork."
It was funny because I'm like, even with, we were going to shoot the video for this. We will, I guess, in time, but it was supposed to be before this one with Bear that we're coming up on the 23rd. We're going to shoot. But I was so pumped up for it because I was like, you know what? This song's tight. I'm going to do the video. Did the storyboard, everything again.
Yeah.
And I was just
Took us
like,
back, bro.
yeah.
Took us
So
back.
we had a little setback, and then Mike's like, no, we're going to do it. I go, all right. So it's hopefully.
What holds you guys back from shooting the videos?
It's just time.
Yeah.
You know, it's the song says it all. It's just
Schedules
time.
and
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, a couple months. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a couple months.
And that's what I mean. It's good. It's like the snowball effect. I know once we shoot this one, the 23rd, and the next month we'll probably be shooting another one. It just keeps going.
Yeah,
you know, it's always
it gets addicting after a
yeah.
while.
You
It does.
start going in there and start recording again and
it's
Hey,
fun. It's
I'll
fun.
tell you guys this.
It's all time management though.
If you ever need a videographer,
Oh, right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
son over
Yeah,
there,
he's
we
dope.
know.
he's
We
incredible,
see.
man. He's incredible. He's 2 music videos in, and he's done a good
Nice.
job so
he was
far,
playing it
man.
when
To-
we got
I
here.
know.
He's
yeah,
done a good
he's
job.
getting those high numbers too. It's not just the song; it's the video quality.
Oh,
it's
I
the
know,
it's,
like it
so-
makes it something, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely,
So-
that's awesome. Get the family.
Is there
it's a little
anything
family
else?
project.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything else you guys would like to tell the people? Anything else you guys would let be known? Anything you want to put out there in the atmosphere before we let you guys go?
I do. I want to say something.
Go ahead, girl.
Everybody, okay, so I got to say this. So everybody's always used to hearing me just only on hooks. I'm always just the background girl.
You can
whatever.
start rapping.
Say it.
Well, I can.
Beatbox,
But
beatbox.
I can't do that. I can't do that though. But I actually really my own style of music is completely different than what you guys hear me on. Like I have a totally different style of the music that I like to sing. So I actually have a song in the works. Like that's going to be just myself only.
I hope Mike has
someday-
a sample of that one.
I do.
Let's hear it.
Let's
Set
hear
it
that
for
one.
us.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
hear that
let's hear
one.
it, Doug. I want to
do.
hear it.
I got everything.
Keep going. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
no,
Go.
we're good. So
Are you cool with that or what?
Yeah, go ahead, play it. That's
right,
cool.
let's do it.
So, I mean, like I said, everybody's always used to just hearing me in the background here in the song, whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I actually make my own music. Like
That's dope.
and that's the goal. Excuse me, is to do my own album.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. And
Adriana.
I'm 100% that he's going to
Yeah.
back you up with that.
Oh heck yeah, he was trying to get me to record last night.
You got to get the candles.
I'm on the
lit.
verge right now of like engineering to like do some high dollar stuff. So I'm like, every time I get close and I figure out another step, because I'm all self-taught,
Uh-huh.
I'm like so motivated. So
Yeah, he's
Man.
always motivated.
I've
That's
been-
dope.
I've been doing
it
this
seems like
for
your
a
wife is
while.
your motivation, and that's dope,
Oh, yeah.
dog. That's dope.
We're a
Whenever-
team. We work together.
Whenever she wants to record, the mic is on. Like
Heck yeah.
it's all in her.
Let's hear it.
That's what they always say. And I'm like, damn.
Is that too loud?
No, that's dope. You want me to turn it louder?
Yeah, if you can. There you go.
I'm an engineer too, dog.
Damn, you stole me right now.
I have to get ready for this because it's gonna be something different.
It's gonna be dope.
Totally different.
Dope. That shit is hard, girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woo.
No more hooks for you. That
No
was
more.
dope.
Yeah.
I fuck
I'm not a
with that.
hooker anymore.
Yeah, no hooker. Yeah.
I always say that. I'm like, man, you're just a hooker.
Yeah, she's the hooker. Come on, Adriana. And
Man,
so
she's
great
like
at it,
dope,
you know,
dog.
she's so great. But
Thank
you know
you.
what? It is that time where she needs to do
Oh,
this.
definitely,
It is.
dog. Just hearing that, that's like, what the hell?
And it's all
I know, I'm
freestyle,
always
bro.
singing
She
some
didn't write
crazy
that.
stuff.
You didn't write it?
No,
she didn't
I
write that.
literally
It's
like
all freestyle.
I remember exactly how it happened. I was taking a shower and I played just random ass music, you know, playing beats. Well, that beat came on while I was in the shower, and I was like, "Dang, that shit's dope." Replay. Played it again, and I was like, "Oh!" And I came out, and I was like, "Hey, listen to this." I played it for him, and I just started singing it. Like,
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Had to record it,
And he's
'cause
like,
otherwise we'll forget
"Can we
it."
record that?" And it was literally on Thanksgiving Day last
shit.
year.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
2019.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that song's a year old already.
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
still got to finish it, but
We need to get that ASAP.
Yeah.
That's
ASAP.
dope, dog.
ASAP.
That's dope.
It'll
You
get
sound
there.
like totally in your element on
Thank
that
you.
shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
That's
telling
dope.
you, like, what you guys are used to hearing me on. I don't sound. My own style is completely different.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll do their music how they want me to do it. Like, I put my flavor on it, but I got my own style. Like, something.
You know what
different.
I think you should do?
What's that?
Oh man, he's
Just
in the
put your
table
foot
again.
down and say, "Look, man, this is. I need you should set dates.
I have
like
to,
you
'cause
know,
I'll never
I have
do
to
it.
do it by this
I'm
date, from this
terrible.
date to this date,
Yep.
because then it's just always going to be in
It's
the back
true.
burner.
It's
I used to be
so
the same.
true.
I
I'm
used to have songs
terrible.
like from here to there, and then it never. And then one day I say, you know what? I'm going to have it done by this date.
If I were to show you my little scrapbook and show you my little freaking list of beats that I have,
Yeah.
I have like hooks for all of them. I just don't have the rest of the song.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
But if you set that date,
It's
you're going to
so-
get
that's
going.
true,
You know?
that's
and then
true.
put it out there, too. So
That's
if you
true.
post it,
That's true.
Instagram is everything. Then,
Yeah.
you know, you have to follow that date.
That's
you know?
true.
You know what I
That's
was
so true.
saying about you too, which would be dope for this too. Like you have the whole setup. I think you should put a mic in here. You need to put a mic for like the basement type
Basement.
of film.
Hey,
Shit.
Oh,
big-
dang,
what
that
is it?
would
Tigger?
be dope.
Bring rappers
Was it
in here
big
too.
I got a
Right?
mic over there.
Yeah,
dog.
but bring. I say
Set it up.
bring
Yeah,
rappers
yeah.
in here
Hey,
to rap. Like
put 'em
Be like, you
Go
better get
ahead.
your
Yeah,
ass
go in
get
there
it down.
and get
huh?
your ass in there.
Dang, that'll be
Have
dope,
fun.
dog.
Do the table.
Yeah,
do
I'll
the
come-
table one
I'll
right
hit the
now.
Oh, we got the
table
shit
and
right
I'll
now.
do
Do this
it
shit
right
for free,
now.
dog.
No, I'm not
You
gonna
gotta
do
do
the
it
table.
Get this man a
Oh,
pencil
no.
right
That's my
now.
favorite one. Come on.
I will be terrible
My
at it right
favorite
now.
No,
song.
you will
Yeah.
not.
My favorite song. He does it.
Knocking on the
Yeah.
down counter.
My favorite song. He won't.
Yeah?
He won't do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Come on.
Knocking on
Oh
the
no,
gotta
man!
do
S
it.
one's over here talking about the basement and the booth, and he don't even
Yeah.
want to
Gotta
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
I got a pen right here.
Oh.
I got this right here. But look at it.
Hey, it's in his
Yeah,
head.
it's in the
You
We always
head.
sound-
got the
hey.
drums though.
Oh.
You got the drums.
Hey, Steve, I was
I got
just
this.
fucking. Where do you gotta just fucking
Yeah,
tap the
touch
shoulder?
the shoulder, and here it comes.
There you go.
No, but that would be
That
dope.
is a
I was
good
I was
idea.
thinking about it. I go, you know, you have the whole setup, you got everything, and why not be the Chicano version of the basement? You know,
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
shit,
get that
like,
shit going.
get
That'd be
those-
dope.
Because some of these artists,
would
some of
be
these artists come in
so
here, they're not
dope.
really rapping the way they say.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you put them in there on the spot, you're gonna get people that really rap.
What you just said right
Yeah.
now, that's what I was
That's
about to
a
say.
dope-
Some
that's
people, I'll be
idea.
like, okay, hey, you ready to spit when we get on the show? And
Yeah.
they're like, no.
Yeah.
It's like,
on,
oh,
S1.
man, dog.
Give him a little sample. Come on, do the
she's
knock.
putting you on the spot,
Come
dog.
on.
She's putting you
My
on the
favorite
spot.
one.
I'll do no, I won't do that one. I'll give a sample. I'll
Just a little
rap
sample,
like.
my
Do
favorite
something
one.
you written down,
My
dog.
little
Go.
favorite
No,
Let's
I
hear
won't
it,
do
dog.
that one. That
You
one
gotta
I
do
have
my
to say that
favorite
one. That
one.
one's too. That one's too much.
Let's hear it, dog. We're waiting
on.
for you right
Just 2
now.
You gotta do
seconds of
something
it.
because this guy is talented,
Yeah.
man.
New S1.
Yeah.
Coming in.
So talented.
Oh, go. That's
All
all you,
right, there
baby.
goes.
Gotta do something.
I deliver the water like running streets of a river. I watch your body turn cold and eat your dinner for dinner. I'm not no Hollywood Joe. Presence will make you shiver. All you Hollywood hoes go on and cry me a river. I can't fuck with the go. Keep it frosty like winter. If you come to my show, don't even ask for a picture. An autograph is a no. Unless I'm signing for bitches. And if I'm drunk on the road, probably find me in ditches. My life is out of control. I'm lethal weapon, now Gibson, and like Monopoly, bro. Then I wound up in prison. The industry is so cold. I'd rather find me a dentist to pull my teeth out so slow. I can show you what pain is, so fuck my future what flows. I only write to release it, and if you still haven't known, brain is full of diseases. Is he bipolar thing so? I know I'm a schizo like Britney. I want the whole world to know that I'm a sickle, so help me.
Help me. Help me.
I like it.
Yeah, fuck with that
I
shit.
like it.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Hey, man.
Sweating out here
With
now.
that shit right there, we need to
telling
get
you,
the
man.
fucking mic and
I
put a
still
booth in
want
here,
the-
dog.
mic in
That
here,
shit's
yeah.
been
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I fuck with that.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to thank you guys for coming.
Thank you
Yeah,
for having
thank you
us.
for having
I
us.
really,
Thank you.
really enjoyed this show, to be honest with you.
I had
It
fun,
didn't even
man.
feel like we were doing a show,
No.
like we were
Right.
just having a conversation. And
We're
this,
chopping it up.
this exactly right here is what I started it for.
Yeah, it's a dope
Not
platform.
interviews, not anything. I wish more shows were like this, and I hope that our future shows are like this because, I mean, we could fucking go on forever and
can.
ever.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
can.
This is just so
We could.
dope, man.
We'll lose time quick. We'll make it
Yeah.
a work. Everybody will be all
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
out.
And it's Sunday, you know what I mean?
Sunday fun day, man.
Oh,
I'd like to
fuck.
thank you guys for coming. I wish you guys all the success, and please, please make music and don't ever stop. Even if
Yes.
it's one song a year, 2 songs a year, 1 album a year,
Yeah.
we need more music
Yes.
from our people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If you guys ever want to drop a music video on our platform, you guys are more than welcome to.
Hey.
That would
Thank
be
you, man.
dope.
Be dope.
I would love to help
Thank you.
promote you guys and love to do everything. You know what I mean? Because if we don't help each other, nobody else will.
Yeah.
Not because you guys are from Colton, but because you guys are our people. You know what I mean? And our people have to help our people,
That's
and that's
right.
what our platform is here for.
Nice.
So, thank you guys.
Thank
I
you.
wish
Thank
you
you,
guys
bro.
all
We
the
appreciate
success.
everything.
Thank you.
That's
very
it
much.
for this episode with my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for this episode of Let's Chop It Up. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.
Yeah.
Cali to New York, Texas to Toronto, GDs, BDs, black or Chicano, Southside Blessed, the only way that I roll, showing love, homie, that's the only way that I know, hood to hood, homie, like a backyard mechanic, rolling in the wild, wild west like a bandit, don't think you understand it, fully automatic, shots in every block, Pacific to Atlantic, the Latin King boys heard they really, really running shit, the Midwest heard they really, really gunning shit, Haitians, Jamaicans, Miami, Atlanta, Master P and Weezy holding down Louisiana. Crips, Bloods, rushes with the SKs. Asian boys run wild with the AKs. Lakers, Dodgers, Celtics, Fenway. It's all love when you're fucking with the SA.
You know how we're rolling west coast to the east coast and down south to up north we bang. Represent for your gang. You know how we're